Hello, everybody. Welcome to those that are new. I am Jasmine, and this is my lovely, beautiful channel, the Jazzy Gem Tarot. And welcome back to those that are returning. I'm glad to see you. I hope you are doing well. I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving or Happy Turkey Day, whatever you want to call it, And I hope y'all didn't have to stress too much today. Got a lot of good food, got to make a lot of good memories, things like that. Today's all about being thankful. Today's all about loving your family type thing. So let's see. We're just going to get right into it and see what messages Spirit has to give to us. And we'll go from there. All right, Spirit. What wisdom would you like to give to the collective today? What kind of feather? The power of divine grace is within you. White swan. The color white was on top when I first picked up this deck. I'm not going to keep that card. But it's like, to me, white is pure. White is light, of course. White is spirit. Like divine power, just clarity. Like there's nothing putting like any there's no type of impurities when it comes to the color white. Like it's clean. And maybe we just need to clean our aura, clean our energy, remove whatever is ailing us or remove whatever is causing us stress. That's been the common theme for quite some time. All right, Spirit, what kind of message can I give you? Maybe I should have kept that one, right? What kind of message can I give to my beautiful collective? The Raven. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. And you see, this one's black. And this one is like, black doesn't necessarily have to be the negative, and white doesn't necessarily have to be the positive in situations. But obviously there's something that you need to know, and it's something that is important enough to be brought up in such a bold color. Regardless of it being white or black, it's like yin yang. Not seeing the world in in its full spectrum. Only seeing what you believe to be there. Spirit's all like, hey, there's more to this life than what you're seeing, and there's more to this situation than what you're being brought into or what you're perceiving as. So it's time to look at the bigger picture, and it's time to understand that you have messages coming your way. Your dreams are important. You have certain things that are coming to you that you may be ignoring or you may be putting on the back burner because you're like, no, that's not what it is. This person's actually a good person. If they were to betray me in that way, then they wouldn't be my friend. I would know that. Well, sometimes we try our best to see the good in people before we see their true colors, because we don't want to see them for who they are sometimes, especially if we've been hurt in the past over and over and over again. But either way, the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. Are you noticing certain angel numbers? Are you noticing certain signs? Are you noticing the same bird in the same place every day? It doesn't even have to be the same. It could be just the same bird everywhere you go, or it could just be the same message everywhere you walk into. Like you're seeing babies everywhere, things like that. It's just something that you constantly see that you're all like, this is kind of weird. This is kind of, look, I'm gonna have to keep it. The white swan came out again. So we have white and we have black. All right. But yeah. You're just noticing a lot of different things, and you're having to figure out what that means for you. You can search it up. You can Google things. You can figure out whether or not it's important to you. Oh, and look at this. We have white, black, and then gray. This one's the loon. Pay attention to your dreams. Messages of guidance are drifting in. I told you your dreams meant something as well. Spirit's been trying to convey a message to you that you could be ignoring. And I feel like it's just dealing with your energy and just feeding into your life force. What are you taking in? What is feeding into your dreams? What is taking away from you? How do you feel when you're around a certain group? How do you feel when you're around certain family members? How do you feel when you're at your job? You know, it's like if it's something that is rooted in your stomach and you just don't feel good, that's a sign. And if it happens every time, you need to pay attention to that. But let's see. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Exactly. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So if Spirit's trying to tell you, hey, you know, we need to be more concise with what we're wanting with our manifestations. You need to be you need to be doing your scripting, whether that's every day or once a week, or whether you need to get in the habit of doing a moon ritual or the new moon journal, or whether or not you need to go and put your thoughts on paper. Just try to get whatever you're feeling out, you know. Don't keep it bottled in. We need to do emotional discipline, and that way we can be emotionally regulated. That is something that is also coming out as well. Like maybe with the black and white here, we're not allowing ourselves to be in between there. We're not allowing ourselves to see the different colors that are within that spectrum. You know, black is all the colors, white. Wait. No. Which one is all the colors and which one is not? I don't know. I don't know my color scale. I believe it's white. That's all the colors in between. I can't remember. I think it's white. And then black is like the void. Black is like has nothing. It's stripped away. It's just dark. So it's like two extremes. You know, I was in science one time in my life. But it's like there's two extremes. We're not allowing ourselves to the comfortability of being in between. Like it's okay to feel red. It's okay to feel blue. It's okay to see yellow. It's okay to feel those colors and to be in that. And so maybe Spirit's also telling you, maybe you need to get your chakras in alignment. There needs to be discipline there for you to be rooted, to be grounded, connected to Spirit, connected with yourself and your emotions. Your throat chakra is on T. You're able to communicate clearly. Like maybe there's a blockage somewhere that you need to remove and work through, you know? Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah, we're having to work through emotional discipline, physical discipline, financial discipline, all that, because your goals are worth meeting. You are worth accomplishing whatever you put your mind to. But you have to trust that Spirit's going to guide you there, and you have to trust yourself into achieving those goals. And that's also another place where you could have discipline, is always learning and reiterating that trust is needed, that you are needed. Okay, so it's just like I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. The intuition, we need to have discipline to understand what's ego and what's intuition, what's spirit and what is what is trying to keep us comfortable, right? That little voice in the back of your head telling you that you can't do things, that is not spirit, and that is not your intuition. That is just what your ego wants you to believe, because your ego cannot handle change. You have to remember the two different voices. Intuition and Spirit is going to help you push yourself out of your comfort zone. That's where discipline is needed. So that way you don't fall back into your comfort. So you don't fall back into what is comfortable, right? And you can allow yourself to grow in that space and to grow within yourself. You have to have that inner discipline to understand that your ego cannot hold you back. And if you allow your ego to take control, then then that's just something that you need to work on. Every time your inner voice is trying to tell you, you're not this, you're not that, you're not good enough, you can't achieve this, you can't achieve that, you have to be able to learn when to turn off that voice and when to walk away from that ideology. Like for me, when I start to get into a cycle of overthinking, or a cycle where I'm feeling like I can't do something, or I feel stuck, I tell myself, I don't want to think about that right now, right? The inner voice is wanting me to think that my relationship isn't as good as it is. I don't want to think about that right now, because me and my partner have been in a good space. There's no reason for me to believe he's doing this, believe he's doing that, when he's not doing any of that, right? It's like, I know what he's doing. But you want me to think that the past is still my present. I'm not going to continue on believing this, right? And even if it's not relationship-wise, it could be that you were telling yourself that you are not worth a certain job or position. And you can tell yourself, I don't want to think like that. I don't want to think about this right now because I know that I'm capable and I'm qualified times 10 to be in this workspace, to be in this environment, because I'm the one that uplifts this environment. I'm the one that is able to get these, I'm the one that's able to get this paperwork out on time. I'm the one that's able to help my manager get to where they need to be every day, right? I am qualified and I am stable in my position, and there's nothing that you can tell me that is telling me that I'm not worth this promotion, right? Things like that. 5 of Wands came. I'm not going to keep these because I'm still shuffling the deck, but I see 5 of Wands in reverse here. So we're removing all the confusion and we are assessing what is causing us to feel like we are not good enough. What's causing us to feel like the past is our present. With the 6 of Cups, we're reminiscing on memories, reminiscing on certain thoughts and certain situations. And this could also be like a gift coming in, because I believe like when you see it in the regular tarot deck, it's a older person, like it's your present self giving a gift to your past self, or a mother giving a gift to a child type thing. And it's just like you're removing all the confusion. You're accepting the gifts that Spirit is giving to you. You're accepting that whatever happened in the past is what shaped you into the person you are today. And whatever negative things that you went through does not define you, because we are healing ourselves in this moment, because we are worth everything that comes our way. And anybody that tells us our worth is not worth our time, right? All right, let's go ahead and get some messages out before I have to go. What messages do you want to give to the collective, Spirit? What would you like to add? It's always ideal. It's always ideal to take a step back sometimes and view things from a different perspective. You see, I was talking about accepting a gift. With the 4 of Cups here, we're seeing everything that we have in the physical realm, but we can't see everything. You see, what is it? I heard the phrase, you can't see the forest through the trees. And this in a sense reminds me of like tree limbs. And everything is like separated because it's meant to show you that you have this right here, but what do you have behind these limbs? What's standing behind here? What's standing behind there? These are all opportunities, but you think you have to choose, not knowing that they're all in the same space. Spirits are like, you can have all of this, but you have to believe that you can have all of it, right? You don't have to choose. 7 of Cups. These are all opportunities that are meant for you. But right now you think that you only have this. Right now you think that if it's this, it's either this or that. With the 7 of Cups, it's overwhelming energy because you think that you have all of these different options. You think that you have to choose one of these different options. But whatever is calling to you is what's important to you, right? All of this doesn't matter, right? So it's just like, it goes from like riches, love, death, change, things like that, moving on, moving forward. But you have to figure out what's important to you. And Spirit's trying to show you what's important to you, and trying to show you that all the opportunities that are coming your way are meant for you. Because if they weren't, they wouldn't be coming your way. And that's just what Spirit's trying to tell you. Like, you can't see the forest through the trees. So the fact that you're even trying is putting you in a position where it's impossible for you to move on and impossible for you to move forward. See? It's like you're taking away from yourself already. Like you're cutting yourself short. The 7 of Swords. And it's just like you're trying to create a narrative that's impossible for you to achieve. And I'm not telling you to be realistic. I'm just telling you that you can't do everything at once. You can't be a superhero all the time. You need to take a break. You need to take a step back. When things get overwhelming, that's where discipline comes in. When things get overwhelming, learn to cut back your energy and put yourself first. All right, I'm just going to take a couple more messages and then I'm going to leave it at that. But yes, allow yourself to see the in-between. Allow yourself to understand that not everything is as it seems, and not everything that you have in this moment will be all that you have. If you allow Spirit to come in and you allow Spirit to show you the way, then you can see how all 4 of these cups are going to come into your possession regardless of where you are on this journey. And it could also be that you have to go to each cup one at a time in order for you to get all the opportunities that you want and desire, and all the relationships, all the connections. Like, maybe you just have to take things slow. All right, if I don't get anything else, then I'll just have to leave it there. Is there any advice you want to give to the collective? What advice can I give to the collective today? What advice can I give to the collective today? 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. Allow yourself to see the path in front of you. Allow yourself to make a plan. Allow yourself to manifest the future that you desire. And once you have everything written down, whether that's scripting, whether that is manifesting mentally, manifesting with your breath, with your body, you know, you just have to make sure and reiterate to yourself that I am worthy. You know, whoever is over here trying to tell you that you are not capable of achieving your goals and you are not capable of being disciplined in your own energy, is just trying to bring you down. You see, they want to control the 5 of Swords. They want to control the situation, and they want to tell you who you are and what you're not. To bring you down and tie you down and play you like a little puppet. Like, it looks like little puppet strings right here. But they don't have that much power over you. They have absolutely no power over you. That's why you're able to look out there and you're able to see what is possible. And you're able to understand that once you step outside of this starting line, you will succeed everything that comes your way. That's probably why you have this linear path. Or it's not linear, but that's why you have this path of, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to get this, and then I'm going to have this, and then I'm going to achieve this. And then whatever else comes after that, it's all yours, regardless. Because once you realize that you got all 4 cups, you'll eventually have 10. Okay? But I'll leave it at that. Don't forget to let me know if this message resonated with you. Don't forget to let me know how you feel and what you gained out of this message. I like to hear y'all's feedback, and I like to connect with y'all anytime I can, you know. But yeah, I really enjoyed this message. So as long as you keep yourself disciplined and understand that whatever is out there is able for your grasp, then you'll be okay. Acknowledge all your feelings, trust yourself, trust Spirit, and you'll go far. Okay, my love. But all right, I will see you guys on the next one, and I love y'all. Bye-bye.